What's up, guys? It's Wayne from GamerGab. Bloober Team has been riding high on the success of their Silent Hill 2 remake. They accepted the impossible challenge of remaking one of the most beloved titles in psychological horror, and by all accounts they nailed it. Well, Bloober Team's first unique IP since that success is a survival horror title called Cronos: A New Dawn. So, did they score with this one too? Let's get into it.
GamerGab.
Go. Cronos is a third-person horror shooter set in Poland in the 1980s, and let's just say Poland ain't looking too good. You play as Traveler ND3576, awakened from your sarcophagus because the traveler before you has died and you set out to discover what happened. First off, why is she carrying the gun like that? Is that Jill Valentine in that suit? Anyway, the Traveler moves very slowly, almost maddeningly so. What is it with so many games lately giving their protagonist the walking speed of a turtle with two broken legs?
Why?
The combat wants to be fast-paced and hectic, but the movement speed means that most enemy encounters are like classic Resident Evil, where you can't move while you're aiming and firing, so you set up your shot and then sprint across the room and do it again. The combat in this game could have been completely changed for the better by simply adding a dodge like in the Silent Hill 2 remake. You also have to burn all enemy corpses or other enemies will come along and assimilate them to become stronger, which is fine, but you can only carry one round at a time for the flamethrower, which means burning all the corpses is basically impossible. I mean, yes, you can upgrade that ability later, but not by much, and the upgrades are costly, and you often have to choose between upgrading your suit integrity or your inventory. I mean, this game should really change its name to Resource Management Simulator. You start the game with 6 inventory slots, and all essential items occupy those slots, including weapon types. But the weapon types aren't new weapons. Your sword, which is the game's starting weapon, just changes forms. But each form takes up a slot in your inventory. At one point, I had upgraded my inventory to 8 slots. I had 3 weapon types, and if I have ammo for all 3, 1 flamethrower round to burn the bodies, and 1 healing item, that's my entire inventory full. No room for other items like the bolt cutters that you need to get into rooms that are chained shut, no extra ammo, no extra flame round. So you end up spending more time than necessary just running back and forth between safe rooms to store and retrieve things, which can get pretty old. The game is fun though. Cronos' story is interesting and unique, but it's about as slow as the Traveler's walking speed. There are tons of documents to read, and the vast majority of them are just world building. It's how you can learn what happened to the people in this world, if you care. There was some kind of viral outbreak, and some of the propaganda out of the Polish government, well, let's just say it sounds familiar. A few of the documents do contain hints about where to go next, so at least skimming them is recommended. Just a bit of a rant here. In my last video about Silent Hill 2, I complained that I wanted to hear more from James. When he reads something important or encounters something that would be shocking to him, I wanted to hear him react to those things. That criticism also extends to this game as well. The Traveler often reads or witnesses things that defy explanation or her understanding of things, and there's no reaction whatsoever. If I, as the gamer, read a document that makes me say, "Oh," well then I expect the character in-game to have that reaction too. It would really take immersion up to the next level and make you feel more connected to the character you're playing. Okay, back to Cronos. This game is long. There's a lot of content here, and it's nice to play a shooter that doesn't wrap things up neatly after 8 to 10 hours of gameplay. And as the story unfolds, the reveal is completely unexpected and totally worth the wait. I have to applaud Bloober here and what they created overall, but that final boss fight? Oof. It is a 4-stage slog against an enemy that can teleport right next to you from across the arena, lunge at you from a long distance, trigger huge AoE attacks, and remember, your character can't dodge. After trying probably 20 times and dying in the 4th stage a handful of those, honestly I gave up. Stuff like this is why I'm such a huge advocate for variable difficulties in games. If you want to be challenged to the point of anger and frustration so you can overcome it and feel good about yourself, that's great. Play on the hardest difficulty and do that. For those of us that are here for the stories and the experience, that's okay too. I don't like quitting games, but this one quit being fun at the end. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, leave us a like or a sub. Thanks for watching, I'm Wayne, and I'll see you next time on GamerGab.
GamerGab.
Go!